Hello and welcome to the Self-Built Camper Van channel. It's Tuesday, July the 4th, 2017, and I've travelled up to Norfolk. It's the first of two summer holidays, the next one being up in Scotland, but left home late last night and pulled into a lay-by about 3 o'clock this morning, and had a few hours sleep. Cooked myself bacon and egg roll for breakfast. We've had a cup of tea, taken all my tablets and brushed my teeth and so on. And I have headed to Hunstanton. Found two car parks along the seafront and 2 metre restriction on the barrier. So if anybody comes to Hunstanton, yellow barriers on the entrance to the car parks and exits, 2 metres. I'm pretty sure I'm 1.93 metres, but with my antenna on the roof, I won't quite make it under, not without taking it off. That is 1.93 metres with my solar panel. But had a little drive around, and there's plenty of side streets with parking. There is signs up saying no overnight camping, and one road I came across, maximum 45 minutes. Not sure how long I can stay where I am parked now, but I'm a 2-minute walk away from the seafront, and what I'm going to do is to find out how long I can park here, go down to the seafront and take some photos and do a little bit of filming. But it's 25 to 12 now, so I want to be back at the van here for about 1 o'clock-ish and do myself some dinner. But we'll catch you down at the beach. It's coming on 10 to 1, not far off dinner time, and I've been for a walk along the seafront in Hunstanton. Absolutely beautiful place, but not a lot here, and what I'm going to do is go for a drive now along the North Coast Road and head towards Sheringham. If I see anywhere on the way, anywhere with nice views, I'll be pulling in. And at some point I've got to find somewhere to stop to cut myself some. Along the route I've seen this beautiful windmill. I can't go in there because it's private property, but more or less opposite there's a lay-by, so I've stopped off here for my dinner. Well, there's me dinner, 2 Cumberland sausages and a little bit of onion in a bread roll. Ended up at Walcott Beach, about halfway between Cromer and Great Yarmouth, but parked up here for this evening. Little slipway there for launching boats. But this is a view I've got in front of the van. Wish I brought the old fishing rods with me, because could have done a little bit of fishing. But all the car parks, you pay during the day, and it's free parking after 6 o'clock, and you need to be gone by 8 o'clock in the morning. Every single car park is exactly the same. little bit of a surf rolling. The light out there on the horizon is a boat. But I've had gammon, new potatoes and carrots for tea, and we're just at the van now, just relaxing. Morning folks, Wednesday morning, and an absolutely beautiful morning it is. Absolutely roasting in the van, but this is where we parked last night, and this is the view we have. About 8:30 now, Wednesday morning, and what the plan is to head into Cromer for the morning, grab a bit of breakfast and go for a stroll along the beach. We'll see you when we get to Cromer. 9:30 now, and parked up along the seafront at Cromer. Lucky enough, I've managed to find a space along the main road, parked outside a hotel, but I cannot see any restrictions at all on the parking, so it looks like I can park here all day free of charge. Plenty of parking down the side streets, but I think for 24 hours parking in the car park is £7. Got breakfast on the go, so I'll just show you that. Couple of rashers of bacon and an egg frying, cup of tea's made. And just show you outside. It's one direction. And this is going into Cromer. But the big car park along the cliffs is less than a 5-minute walk away. Gorgeous day today. But I'm going to get on, eat my breakfast, have a quick wash, and we're going to go for a stroll along the beach. And that's up here at Cromer. Quarter to 1 now, and I'm back at the van. Feeling a little bit peckish, so 2 sausages sizzling in the pan, 1 chopped mushroom and a little bit of chopped onion. Been walking along the seafront this morning and been onto the pier. Sat on the beach for about an hour just chilling out, but after dinner I'm going to head into the town centre, have a wander around the shops, grab myself an ice cream, and we'll decide what we're going to do from there. Went for a good wander around the shops and got myself an ice cream. Biggest ice cream I have ever seen. 3 massive scoops, £2.70. So not bad at all, and probably the best ice cream I have ever eaten. Gonna make a move now, and gonna head to the second highest point in Norfolk. It's called Pig's Grave. It's about a half an hour, 40-minute drive from here. With the traffic, it'd probably take me anything up to about an hour. It's crossroads I've got to find, and the trig pillar is in the farmer's field. Most likely covered in brambles or something. But we're going to try and find that. Anything interesting I see along the route, any windmills or anything, I'll stop off and show you. If not, we'll catch you there. Up at Pig's Grave now, second highest point in Norfolk. Won't be looking for the trig pillar, which I believe is directly in behind me now. Loads and loads of brambles and stinging nettles there. Wearing a pair of shorts, I certainly won't be looking for it. But absolutely beautiful, beautiful day it is. Gonna head over to Beacon Hill now, and be up there for the radio nets tonight. That's the stinging nettles. Head up to Beacon Hill now. Anything I see of interest on the way, I'll be stopping to show you, and hopefully be able to park up for an hour and chill out. Went up to Beacon Hill and absolutely nowhere to park. It was chock-a-block, and I couldn't even get out to take a photo. But what I'm doing now is I'm going to give the radio net a miss tonight. I will switch on. You never know, I might hear a station and make a couple of contacts. But I'm heading to Great Yarmouth now, and I was passing a farm. So 6 duck eggs, free range, £1. I just couldn't resist, and I do love duck eggs, so got myself half a dozen. I've got some chicken eggs in the fridge, but they'll keep, and these will keep for a few days as well. 7:15 now, and I'm at Gorleston on Sea. I've been to Great Yarmouth, and there's free parking at either end of the beach. But been for a little drive around, having a look for spots to park up for the next night or so. But pulled up along the seafront at Gorleston on Sea, and cooked myself an omelette with 3 of those duck eggs, bit of onion, a mushroom and some grated cheese. After dinner, I think I'm going to go back to Great Yarmouth and park up along the seafront for the night. Parked up at Great Yarmouth at the Pleasure Beach end. Beautiful flat calm sea this evening. There's the Pleasure Beach. Morning all. About 9:10 now, and I'm parked up smack bang in the middle of Great Yarmouth, right along the seafront. I've had breakfast this morning, bacon roll, and it's going to cost me £4.50 to park up for 4 hours. So I'm going to spend the morning having a look around the shops. We'll walk along the beach and go up to the Pleasure Beach. I could have stayed at the other end and it wouldn't have cost me anything to park, but a mile walk is a little bit too far, and then about another mile onto the Pleasure Beach. So don't fancy walking 5 miles today. So parked up in the middle. We'll see you when we get down to the beach and around the shops.
Just gone 1 o'clock now, and I'm back at the van. Been for a walk along the seafront, went and got an ice cream, cost an absolute fortune. Been up to the pleasure beach, and I was almost there and it started spitting down with rain. That was about 10 to 12. But had a quick wander around the pleasure beach. We took plenty of photos and came back to the van. Been sat in the van for a little while now, and say the BBC was bang on with the weather. Rain from 1 o'clock onwards. It's now chucking down with rain. Now got to get some rolls for dinner, so I can have a hot dog or a burger, and I got to get some fuel. I've done about 550 miles. And I've not got much fuel left now, so need to find a Sainsbury's or a BP garage so I can collect the nectar points. This BP garage not far away, but I'm gonna have a look on the sat nav, a quick Google search, and see what petrol stations are about, supermarkets, because the Sainsbury's I found did not have a petrol station. But the plan is to head into the Broads. We go into the northern part of the Broads. Found a couple of spots on the map which look okay for staying overnight. I'm gonna have a look around, maybe check out 2 or 3 spots, or even if the first spot I come to looks good, then I'll probably stay there for the night. And I'm also looking to find a few windmills as well, and take some photos of the windmills. So anything I find interesting on the way, anywhere nice I see to stop, then I'll show you. We'll catch you when we get to the Broads. You can see the rain on the window. Not going to open the door because the rain will come in and the inside of the van will get wet. But loads of people are out there in shorts and t-shirt, and are going to get absolutely soaked walking back to their cars or running for cover. Parked up in a little village called Reedham. Plenty of parking along the river's edge. No overnight camping at all. And been sat here now for the last 20 minutes, half an hour, watching the boats coming and going. It's a pub a little further along, and on the left hand side there's a swing bridge. But that one's just closed so cars can go across. I'll just get out and show you the view that we got. Dinner is served. Cooked myself a stir fry and a jar of Uncle Ben's sauce. 1 sachet of boiling the bag rice. Been driving around the Broads all afternoon, and the rain, it absolutely chucked down. The wipers were on as fast as they would go. Parked up in a few different spots and watched the boats go by. But pulled into a lay-by now and cooked myself dinner. Not sure what I'm going to do this evening. Might go for a drive, find somewhere a little bit better to park up, maybe a slightly quieter road. Not too sure yet, but I'm going to look at the map and see what's in the area. Well, I've had my dinner now, and I'm on my travels, looking for somewhere to park up for the night, and spotted this church. So I thought I'd pull in and take a quick look. Just show you the graveyard. Right, we'll carry on, and if we see anything else of any interest, I'll pull in and show you. About 10:15 now, and parked up at the seafront at Pakefield. Not quite a full moon tonight, but a couple of nights time. It's Friday tomorrow, and I'll be looking at checking into a campsite for a couple of nights. Been looking online, and I found this one, Maryhill County Park. It is £30 a night, which includes an electric hookup. There is a bar on site with entertainment. I got a funny feeling you've got to pay extra for the bar and the entertainment. But instead of wasting, say, 40 quid on fuel driving around looking at places and money on car parks, 2 nights on the campsite, 60 quid. A few beers in the bar of an evening, and I'll have to get a pair of swimming shorts to go into the swimming pool. And it's I'm not sure if it's near the beach or not, but we'll soon see when we check it out. Morning. It's about 10 o'clock now, and I've had my breakfast, bacon and egg sandwich. Just pulled over into a lay-by, going for a drive around the Broads, having a look at the boats this morning, and seeing if we can spot any windmills. Now this afternoon I'll be on a campsite for 2 nights. What I will do is I'll do a separate video for the campsite, but I think I'm on the A47 at the moment, just past the Vauxhall holiday park. Stayed there many years ago when I was little, with the parents and brother and sister, but spotted a windmill, so I'll just show you that one. Parked back up at Reedam now, along the river, watching the boats go by. Gonna be here now for the next hour or so. Cook myself some dinner, and possibly pop in the pub, which is less than 100 yards up the road for a quick shandy. £1 now, and I'm in Horning. Parked up outside a pub called the Swan Inn, which is right along the riverside. Gonna pop in for a quick pint, paid £1 for an hour's parking, and then we're gonna head on to the campsite. So watch the boats go past for an hour, and take a few photos.
No, nothing in here.
On the campsite now, and been chilling out for a few hours. Cooked myself a chicken stir fry for tea, and cut the bottles of cider, and been using the HF radio. Been working 20 and 40 meters this afternoon. Going to take a wander up to the shower block shortly and freshen up, ready for this evening. A couple more beers, and I'll head on down to the bar. But really nice warm welcome when I arrived. Lady jumps on this little cart, and she takes you up to your pitch. And when I leave to go out for the day tomorrow, the pitches are numbered, so it's a case of return to my pitch, and it's not a case of giving the pitch up and taking anything that's left over. Catch you in a bit.
United Whiskey 2, Green Uniform. United Whiskey 2, Quebec Uniform, secure the X.
Morning all. It's about 10 o'clock now, Saturday morning. Been up for a couple of hours, been up to the shower block. I've had sausage and egg sandwich for breakfast, and went to the club last night, few beers, and best night's sleep so far on the campsite. Looks like it's going to be an absolutely cracking day today. But what I'll do is I'll just show you outside. I'll walk all the way around the van and show you what's in the area. Popped into Norwich this morning and it was absolutely rammed. Struggled to get a parking space, so I drove around a couple of times, drove past the cathedral, drove around the shops, and come out of Norwich now, out the traffic, and gone for a drive around the countryside. Not sure where I am at the moment, but it's just nice to be out in the country. Parked up next to a field that's growing potatoes. Seeing the potato fields all over Norfolk. The other side of the road there's a church. That's the reason why I've stopped at the moment. So what I will do is show you a picture of the church. Sunday morning now, coming on 20 to 11. Got to be off the campsite in about 20 minutes. Made myself a cup of tea and just cleaning the van out and cleaning up around the van. But went out to the club last night, absolutely smashed. Can't remember hardly anything from last night, but I've enjoyed my stay up in Norfolk, and it's time to head on home now. About a 6-hour drive home, so probably get home about tea time. So thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to share the video, smash that like button, and thanks again for watching. Bye.